Hello and welcome. Quipster Puck here with another terrifying tale. Tonight's story is about a couple young boys that decided to go exploring an abandoned building. Nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Let's see, shall we?
My best friend killed himself today. Or rather, this day a few years back. I guess more than just a few years now that I think about it. Same difference to me. I still see it very clearly. But I keep going on. I've always been a survivor, even as a kid. We like to explore older, dead buildings. Every city has them, I think, just filled with all sorts of neat things. Neat things are what young boys liked after all, and finding them was modern treasure. We explored and explored, masters of the forgotten cityscape carcass. We found tables, old census offices, glass for us to obliterate with our infinite young strength. The large office building was one of the last ones. We had been saving it. The perfect day in midsummer. No rain to ruin. Every floor was a new realm, and the final realm was the roof. Up we went, desperate for that final view we always had after each excursion. To the top we ran, stopping at every other floor to investigate. The 13th floor, the 15th, the 19th, up and up and up we went until we bust through the door, myself leading the charge. Victory covered us both, as well as the heat only an afternoon sun brings. We did not expect the body. It lay face down and bloated near the door we ran through moments ago. Desperate claw marks all along the back of that very door. It became very clear what this meant for us. Two young boys on a very high roof in a near dead part of town. Try as we might, we could not force it open. There was nothing on the roof, save a little bit of stone that we quickly lost as we threw them at the rare passing cars far below. I think the first night was the worst. The body seemed to watch us from where it made its home. We were guests in its house, and time would make us residents. The next day was a hot bastard. It felt as if we were being baked, even in the little shade offered by the door rise. We tried yelling for help, but it was so far. We threw everything we could lift up down below, even our shoes. Timing the fall proved our greatest challenge in getting help. You had to count on 4 seconds, assuming there was no wind. The night proved no better. The high winds tore through us. I think it was day 2 when the idea occurred to us to throw the body over. Surely, someone would see a dead human and look up. But our strength was leaving us, and we could not lift the son of a... It takes a lot of effort to lift another body in addition to your own. I could only now think of the marks on the back of the door. How many days had he been up here, considering the jump, to just get it over with? I looked over to my friend, now standing at the edge of the building, keeping an eye out for cars, pleading to himself, crying dryly. I knew the body plan would work. I just wish it hadn't been my friend. The police found me up top, severely burned. And from there, I remember only a little. They understood his reasons and said how brave he was to have given his life for my own. The city committee made all sorts of promises to remove these dead buildings, citing their danger. What a load. I'm sitting here now, an old man with less strength than ever, trying to impart a lesson I learned at the cost of my best young friend's life. You might think that it is something about the weight getting easier, or how foolish it was to explore like that, but no. I learned it's easier to push than to lift.
Well now, with friends like that, who needs a dead body? I mean, seriously. I don't know how many times I could have used a good friend to just unwillingly sacrifice themselves for me. Well, there is an important lesson to be learned here. Listen to your elders, kiddies. With age comes wisdom. That's all for the night. Have a good night. Ta-ta.